Previously on American Dreams.
You're going to direct Henry V.
I can make it about Vietnam.
I just wouldn't mention it to Father Cassidy.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to rehearse.
Reverend Davis is going around to every church committee reminding them to vote for you. You won!
What happened? Thought they stopped the buses.
We walked.
Why are you going now?
College didn't feel right, and you and I didn't feel right.
You have to pretend the whole time?
That's my life.
Cold beer for my American friend.
I know that guy. He's a bartender. He doesn't know anything about any mines.
Do me a favor. Go down to the cafe. Tell them I'm gonna be a little bit late.
Good morning, Vietnam. It's a hot one out there, boys. A real scorcher and a half. So take it easy on everyone but the enemy. Now,
Move it.
What's the problem?
That's my rack. Move it. Oh!
You're the two guys we're gonna have to carry on this mission.
The only thing you two SEALs will be carrying is my bags.
Oh, John Wayne, right, buddy?
2 surfers and a cherry. What makes you think I'm a rookie?
Cherry.
You been to Cambodia before?
Sherry.
This is going to be a disaster. Half the cast can't remember where to stand, and the other half can't remember their lines, and the one good actor that we do have doesn't even show up.
It'll come together. That's what rehearsals are for.
I really want this to be good.
I do too.
You know, to make people stop and think about how stupid this war is. Like you said, change some minds.
I thought rehearsal was at 3.
Yeah, it was.
I guess I better remember to wind my watch.
That's all you can say?
Pretty much.
Chris, you need to be at rehearsals. We're doing Henry V, and you're Henry.
Guess I better stop memorizing all those lines from Hamlet.
The brand new St. Louis
People in
Arch
St.
with
Louis need a little more going on in their city. They've got Bob Gibson, Lou Brock, and an arch.
Go, Henry. Sam.
Reverend.
Mr. Pryor.
Reverend Davis.
Congratulations on the election.
I think your congregation had something to do with that.
No, more than something, Mr. Pryor. In fact, that's why I'm here. There's a few somethings that we would like for you to do for us.
It shouldn't be so hard. Getting a Philadelphia housewife and her mother from Cairo to Athens.
Is this Mrs. Durham? Let me guess. She won't fly at night. She'll only fly Pan Am, and she has to sit in the first 7 rows of the smoking section. Are you all right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Russ is moving out.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I think there's someone else.
I better get this to Mr. Abel.
Mr. Pryor, you told our church that you would do something about the police, the ones that come into our neighborhood beating on innocent people. We want a Negro representative on the police commission. And with your power and your influence, you should be able to get that done.
Well, Reverend, I've been a councilman for 5 days. I'm not sure how much power and influence I have. Tell you what, I am meeting with council chairman tomorrow, and I'll bring it up.
Well, thank you, Mr. Pryor. We knew we could count on you.
For taste,
Henry?
it has all the fresh, clean flavor of a mountain stream. And a purified...
Question Mark and the Mysterians are going to be here tomorrow.
Are they doing 96 Tears?
Of course.
Can you get their autograph for me?
You can get it yourself when you're on the show. Your name's already on the list. Oh, I gotta go, okay? I'll see you here tomorrow. 3:30. Bye.
Raise 5.
I've only been to Cambodia once. The guy in charge thought he knew everything, put himself on point. Next thing you know, he steps on a mine. Boom! Body parts all over the place.
I said, raise 5.
This is how you girls prepare for a mission.
Staff Sergeant?
Gunnery sergeant now, Pryor. While you were slacking off in the city, I got promoted.
They told me you were MIA.
Yeah, well, since I got 9 lives, I figure I got at least 6 more left. All right.
You're a part of this?
I guess you could say that, seeing as I am the team leader. Who the hell do you think tapped you for this mission in the first place?
Do you carry Thelonious Monk?
Do I look like I work here? Luke,
Hi, Roxanne.
what are you doing here?
Cut my trip a little short. Started running low on funds and...
Look at that beard.
You don't like it?
No, it'll just take some getting used to. What are you doing back?
Mr. Greenwood called me,
Okay,
and
a lot of getting used to. I'm sorry. Go on.
he went on tour with some friend of his he used to sing with and asked me to house sit. So I got his loft and my old job back, and I'll stay until...
Until?
Whenever.
Right.
Point is, man, once we get the coordinates of that VC camp, we call them in and get the hell out of there. Because otherwise, we'll be getting an up-close lesson in the effects of napalm on the human body.
And what about support, Gunny?
This mission's not like others you've been on, Pryor. Okay, there's no reinforcements, there's no support. If you don't make it back, no one's even gonna acknowledge you were ever there, you understand?
You're coming up like a flower. You're coming up through the cracks that live around here. Everybody knows we have no fear. This is my generation. 'Cause we just wanna dance all night, live inside the spark of life. This might be the only time around. We wanna know the face of freedom. We wanna make a place where we can learn to love. Build a world that we can be proud of. This is my generation.
And there he was.
What do you
Just
think?
standing there.
Very official.
The beard.
Very
Looks
councilman.
exactly like his old suit.
No, that's gray, and this one's charcoal. Will, let me check your
What does
temperature.
he look like? Like Peter. From Peter, Paul, and Mary. Or Paul.
gotta go.
One of the two.
Meeting with the
Definitely not
union leader
Mary.
to talk about my
doesn't
suspension
help.
here. A few things some people wanted me to ask you to look into. Cut
Good
up here.
morning. Good morning.
Guys at Malone's. I was bragging about my big brother, the councilman.
And they bought you a couple free beers, so you
I
promised.
didn't promise. I just said I'd ask. Thanks for breakfast, huh? Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Beth, you want some breakfast? Will, come in here.
I'm starving this morning. I just don't understand why he didn't call. Luke?
You see.
Maybe he was just nervous, you know, about how you'd feel when you
It's
saw
not
him.
too bad, but you
How
should
do you
stay
feel?
home anyway.
I'm pretty happy about it.
Milt, say I wanted to bring something up at the meeting about getting someone appointed to that open spot on the police commission.
What kind of someone?
Well, with all those incidents happening up in North Philly, it seems like somebody from that neighborhood should be on it, the commission.
You mean a colored guy?
You have 2 minutes, and then I'll be collecting your maps. How many miles from Richmond to Appomattox?
10?
Are you guessing? Because we're supposed to make these maps to scale.
Seems like a lot of work.
I don't understand why we need to learn how to make maps of places when we could just look them up in the encyclopedia. It's an exercise in cartography, Miss Brajarski. I don't really like exercise. Very amusing, Miss Brajarski. Try, sister.
What are you so mad about?
Are you ever going to rehearse the play?
I know all my lines. At least I will when I'm on stage.
Do you even care?
No. Besides, I said I'd do the play. I didn't say anything about rehearsals.
That's what he told. And the head of the council told Mr. Pryor that there's some things they have to go through before they fill that spot on the commission.
To fill it with a Negro, that is.
Now, look, Reverend, I know Mr. Pryor. He told me he'd try again. Go back to the council, see if there's anything else he can do.
I'll tell you what his answer's gonna be. Same one we've been getting for years. First, he'll say, that's not the way things work. City council's a process. He needs to follow the rules. Then he'll tell you he needs to get to know the other councilmen so he can win them over to his side. Then, once he gets the hang of it, he'll help us out.
And maybe that's the truth. Maybe that's the way things work.
I'll tell you the truth, Henry. Truth is, by the time these men get the hang of it, they forget how they got there in the first place. All they care about is staying in office. And helping out the Negro is not part of the plan.
He made himself pretty clear. Councilman Haas said trying to get a Negro man to fill that seat on the commission may not be my best first move. If I want a second move.
It's good advice, especially if you want to keep those developers out of the neighborhood, keep those malls from going up. And that's why you ran in the first place, am I right? Yeah. Ugh. Who puts lemon in a donut?
The Negro vote helped me get elected, Pete. Reverend Davis never forgets to remind me.
Look, Jack, you've been councilman a week. Take care of the Reverend and them when the time's right.
Well, thing is, I'm not sure the council will ever think the time is right.
Professor Brinkley sure takes his time making a point.
He was making a point? I guess I missed that part.
I'll go over my notes with you later this afternoon.
I'm supposed to go see Bandstand in an hour.
You're going to American Bandstand? With your friend Meg?
I told you she's a regular. And question mark the Stearns are performing today.
Are they doing 96 Tears?
That's what I asked, and they are. You want to go with me?
Could I?
I'll call Meg. Maybe she can get you in too.
Oh, Sam, that would be so much fun.
Man, we are gonna kick your ass in Philly next weekend. Don't worry about it.
Who won the last game? Who won last year?
Keep talking.
Keep
It
talking.
doesn't matter. One game does not. It's
Hey,
like me.
Jerry,
You know,
why don't you buy these boys around the drinks?
Yeah, Pryor, buy us a beer.
Just a minute.
Bao nhiêu tiền con gà này đây? Sao mắc quá vậy? Con đưa con vô nhà đi.
Excuse me. Mr. Trang?
Yes.
You don't know me, but I was a friend of your daughter. I was, Avon's. I'm Lance Corporal Pryor.
Lance Corporal Pryor. And said you're very nice. So did my wife. Very nice person.
We, that the tongues of demand is be full of deceit. Dad is the princess. Is that good? Because the character is supposed to speak good French but bad English.
The only thing you need to worry about is whether people will compare you to Julie Christie or Simone Signoret. Russ?
Here, can we talk? Your wife, I heard she was here. What had happened? Yes. My wife, Anne, and her sisters.
Mr. Trump, On gave me this. And you should have it.
This is Jade. They bring luck to your children. Lance Copper and Briar. I have no luck with my children.
They just play shop around. Do you remember the first time you heard that one?
First record I traded you.
Traded me, it was mine.
Meg and I started a record club a few years ago.
Yeah, we used to buy 45s and then trade them to each other because we had the same taste in music. It must have been fun.
If you consider having Meg steal your records fun.
So, let's take our seats, okay?
Well, there can't be another one anywhere in the world like it. We'll talk to them in just a second. Question mark on the mysterious.
Too many teardrops for one heart to be crying. Too many teardrops for one heart to carry on. You're way on top now since you left me. You're always laughing way down at me. Watch out now. I'm gonna get there. We'll be together for just a little while. And I'm gonna put you way down here. And you'll start crying. 96 tears. Come on, let me hear you cry now. 96 tears. Woo! I wanna hear you cry. Night and day. Yeah, all night long. 96 tears. Cry, cry, cry. Come on, baby. Let me hear you cry now. All night long. 96 tears.
The Reverend said it was hard to believe that there was no way to get somebody from our neighborhood on that commission.
No offense, Henry, but Reverend Davis isn't a politician. It doesn't work that way on the council. There's a way they get things done.
Look, you said you'd try again.
I will. The thing is, I'm new at this, Henry. And I gotta get to know these guys first, the ones on the council, and that takes time.
Well, maybe at tomorrow's meeting. At least you could.
Henry, there's nothing I can do right now.
I don't know what to do. This old lady across the street just sits there and stares at me all night long. Her cat, too, sits in the window and just looks at me. It's creepy.
Just pull the curtains.
Mr. Greenwood doesn't believe in them.
He doesn't believe in curtains?
Too bourgeois. Feels the same about a stove and a television set.
What does he believe in?
He believes in a mattress on the floor. It's also a set of bongos. You like this? When I was in San Francisco, I was in this record store that looked so... I don't know. Not like a record store, you know? So I thought...
Luke, you are going to have a housewarming party tonight.
Why?
Why? Because you need new stuff, and a housewarming party is the perfect way to get it. Luke, you're living with bongos.
You're still here?
Mrs. Durham just called. She wants to change her flight. Again.
Helen, do you know what he was doing this afternoon?
What do you mean?
Who was that man he was talking to?
His roommate. He's moving out, and I think there was a misunderstanding about the security deposit.
I see. Well, good luck with Mrs. Durham.
I told you he wasn't any different, Henry. Jack Pryor is just like any other white politician. He makes promises, gets your vote, and then he turns his back.
Do you think he really tried to do anything, Dad?
I'd say he thinks he did.
It doesn't matter. We're never going to be represented until we represent ourselves.
Yeah. Someday soon, I hope.
I was thinking more like tomorrow, at the city council meeting. We let this Mr. Pryor know that if he won't take care of us, we'll take care of ourselves.
First off, that 1961 Newport Jazz Festival poster has to come down.
Mr. Greenwood loves that poster.
Luke, not even you could love that poster.
I forgot how tactful you could be.
It's a gift. I don't own it.
Upon that, I kiss your hand and I call you my queen.
I thought you said you knew all your lines.
I won't need the book the night of the play.
Meg, isn't this where Princess Catherine crosses?
Oh, right.
I could stand in for Roxanne. I know all her lines.
No, Patty, you're already in the scene. You can't play Alice and Princess Catherine. Mark, you have to move the spotlight with the princess. Right? Sorry, Meg. Thanks. Okay, go ahead. You're the makers
We're the makers of manners, Kate. And the liberty that follows our place stops the mouth of all fine faults, as I will do yours for upholding the nice fashion of your country and denying me a kiss. This is where I kiss you?
No, this is where you kiss Roxanne, who plays the princess. It's a little chilly up on the roof, but that could be a good thing. You know, people huddling together for warmth. Put a few chairs out, maybe string some Christmas lights. Got a nice little makeup spot up there.
Yeah. Thanks, Roxanne. Now for the party and decorating tips.
Someone had to.
Well, it made coming home a lot easier.
Someone just spilled beer on Mr. Greenwood's autographed copy of Howl.
I'll be right there. Excuse me.
You're up late.
Couldn't sleep. Hard day.
I remember when you painted this the first time for JJ.
You know, if you had told me the way things were going to work out back then.
You mean with the baby? Jack.
Just a hard day is all. First council meeting tomorrow.
I'm sure it'll go just fine. Come Come to bed soon.
You know who bombed your cafe? It's Hang. And the guy's disappeared. Did he have any family here?
I don't know.
Where did he come from?
He works here only a short time.
Well, who hired him? Mr. Trang?
I did.
I'll find him, Mr. Trang. I will.
After the beer spill, Matt Dunlap threw up on the bongos, so we really didn't get a chance to talk after that. Does that mean you're back together? I think so. After a kiss like that. None of your business. Abby, spit it out. Well, now that you have things with Luke settled, you can focus more on the play, right? Right. And you're not going to miss today's dress rehearsal? Absolutely not. You get out of PE to do it, right?
3, 2, 1. Lift off. I'm not sure how long these council meetings run, Henry, so you may have to close up without me.
I'll take care of it.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Pryor, you gotta drop it.
Somebody's got to know who this Hang guy is. Or at least where he came from.
Why don't you stop playing junior detective, Cherry? Can we find that VC camp? We'll find 50 of those guys.
Not the one I want.
50? Some of your Army guys call it a good day.
50.
This guy ever say more than 2 words?
We'll get 50 before you have breakfast, Santos.
Yeah, only if they're underwater.
Oh, Santos the big comedian. Pryor, we can get some local chow. John Wayne here's paying.
Hell, I am. You guys go ahead without me.
You're lost. Come on.
What are you doing?
It seems Mrs. Durham didn't like her hotel in Athens.
I don't understand.
I was fired.
Why?
She complained to Mr. Abel.
Well, she always complains.
Well, I guess this time she complained just a little louder than usual. These things happen. Helen, you know why I was fired.
I can't believe that's true.
The floor is open to new business. The first order of business. The corner of Bridgemont in Maine has been the site of corner of Bridgemont in Maine has been the site of numerous traffic accidents. The police department has been notified. However, I'd like us to open the discussion to see if we can assist them in any way we can.
Oh, for a muse of fire would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. A kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold our swelling scene. So should the war... why am I wearing this?
It's your costume. You would have been at rehearsals, you would have known that.
Looks like a band uniform.
It's a soldier's uniform. It's supposed to make the audience think about the guys in Vietnam.
It makes me think about all the guys in marching band. Where did you get this?
Marines wear it when they graduate from Camp Lejeune.
Shouldn't I be wearing fatigues like real soldiers in Vietnam, not a band jacket?
For your information, that's my brother's jacket. And I wish that we could use his fatigues, but he's still wearing them in Vietnam.
It's still the wrong costume.
So we table it.
I agree. So, gentlemen, if there's no other council business, then the meeting is now open to citizen requests and comments.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, my name is Reverend Kingston Davis of the 27th Street Baptist Church. Mr. Chairman, we are here today as constituents of Councilman Jack Pryor, who led us to believe that he would be representing our interests here on the council. But since he is either incapable or unwilling to take any action on our behalf, we've decided to come here today and represent ourselves.
What is going on here?
This is unacceptable. Using this school as a platform for your anti-American beliefs.
We're using Shakespeare's words, we're just changing the costumes.
Tomorrow evening, you will perform Henry V as Shakespeare intended with the appropriate costumes and sets. Is that clear?
Father, if the students have something they want to say.
Sister, I assume you came up with this idea.
Yes,
no, we all
Father.
believe in it, Father.
You've corrupted quite a few young minds along the way.
She did not corrupt
Miss Pryor!
Don't have to yell at them, Father.
Sister, we will continue this conversation in my office.
Yes.
Father, this is not fair.
Miss Pryor. Enough.
Oh, so you're interested in transistor radios. We have a large display right here, if you're willing to take a look.
Good afternoon. Missed you at the council meeting, Henry. Seems everybody else from your church made it, but I figure you already knew that.
I'm not going to do it.
Meg, do the play. And do it the way Father Cassidy wants you to. You've worked very hard, and so have the other students.
Well, what's the point? We're not going to make a difference.
Everyone who's been a part of this play thinks about the war differently. That's 30 minds you've changed.
But what about the audience? They're just going to think it's some regular old Shakespeare play.
I won't.
You're going to be there?
Father Cassidy can keep me from teaching here. He can't keep me from coming to the play. I'll take it from here.
It's going to be a lot worse being here without you.
You'll be just fine.
Pryor!
Yeah.
Pryor. Just heard something about that bartender from the cafe.
Hank?
MP's picked him up in some alley. Sounds like they're gonna bring him in for interrogation.
What do you think I got?
An A? Minus?
Never mind.
B+, it's great.
Not an A minus.
It's your first college paper, and Professor Romano's pet. Let's celebrate. Have a dinner tomorrow night. Unless you have other plans.
I told Meg I'd come see her play.
Oh. I see her a lot.
It's just she's been working really hard in this play.
Sam, I know you were friends with her before you met me, and I know you guys are really close, but still, I don't know,
So you're coming to the play tomorrow night, right? I can't tell who's cuter, Mark Lindsay or Peter Noon.
Yeah, I'll be there. Roxanne, there's someone I should have told you at the party. I didn't really get a chance to.
Look, getting rid of those bongos was thanks enough. Really. And definitely Mark Lindsay.
I have a girlfriend, Roxanne.
What?
Delia. It's her name.
Delia?
We started dating when I was in Berkeley.
You have a
and
girlfriend?
I don't know exactly what's going to happen.
Named Delia?
She's out there and I'm over here, but I should have said something after we kissed.
Or before.
Well, I would have, but, you know, you just kissed me and...
I did not kiss you.
Technically, you did.
Well, then, technically, you don't have to bother coming tomorrow night. And I hope you and Delia and your ugly beard are happy together.
Can I talk to you a minute?
Oh, come in, Helen.
It's about Donald.
Don't worry about your workload. I've already started looking for his replacement.
Oh, no. It's not about that. I don't understand why you fired him. Donald's doing a great job. And Mrs. Durham, you know her, Mr. Abel. She complains about every trip she's ever taken.
Helen, you know why I had to let him go. You can't tell me you were comfortable working next to somebody like... somebody who lives like he does. Is there anything else?
No.
Well, good night then.
I am impressed by the way you've pulled this production together.
We did what we could, Father. And for the record, These costumes are not the most flattering.
Let me assure you that you will not be punished for the earlier direction of this play. I realize you were unfairly influenced by your teacher.
Who else was working with you?
I do not understand.
We know you were there. There are witnesses.
I work at the bar, that's all. I want to help.
Help? Help how?
Maybe I can help you find who did it. I'm just a bartender, but I can give you names of customers. Maybe they know something about family. What are you doing?
Let's go to the fire. Prison and I know each other, don't we, Hank? Don't we?
Do you see Sam? Meg, he'll be here. I'm not seeing Luke. What makes two of us? I'll tell you later.
It's only politics, Jack. You knew that going in.
Don't lecture me about politics. Did you say anything about how long this was going to be?
Did Meg say if they were going to do the whole thing? Okay, everyone, I just wanted to say thank you and good luck. Places, please. Thanks. Meg, are you sure you want to do the play like this? I don't think we have a choice.
You knew she was in there when you blew the place up?
I didn't hurt anyone.
What did you think was going to happen when you planted the bomb?
I didn't do anything.
Get the hell out of here!
You killed her, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
Get that man out of here!
Oh, for a muse of fire would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. Kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold our swelling scene. Turn that off! So should the warlike Harry, like himself,
Turn that off! That's
take
it,
up
this
the
is
sword
over.
of Mars, and to his heels.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Move
Mr.
on.
Pierce, I said this is over.
What the hell were you thinking, Pryor?
I just wanted some answers, I guess.
You wanted some answers? Who the hell put you in charge? This ain't your war, Pryor. You're a Marine. You complete your mission, you get your men safely back to their families. Do you understand?
Yes, Gunny.
I am sorry to say that I am canceling tonight's performance. I trust you know that these few students' anti-war communist views in no way reflect the values taught here at East Camp.
Therefore, take heed, my lords.
Miss Pryor.
You awaken our sleeping swords
Miss
of war.
Pryor,
we
charge you in the name of God.
I said this is enough.
But never did two kingdoms contend
Mr.
without
Pierce,
much fall of blood.
this is enough.
Guiltless
drops are everyone alone. And many a thousand widows shall deprive of their dear husbands and mothers of their sons.
Change out of your costumes. This is
Some that are yet
I said this is
ungodly
enough.
and unborn shall have cause to curse us. Therefore, take heed.
It's your at me.
Need help?
Oh, yeah.
Meg, it was cool. Thanks.
You don't have to say that. I know you didn't really want to do the play. But you were so good. I should be thanking you.
No, I meant, thanks for letting me wear your brother's jacket.
We're all out again, but I didn't get to eat
Mom,
any.
do you think Dad will
The
let me
early
go to
bird
work
gets
with
the
you? I
popcorn.
want to
Come
tell
on,
Donald
I'll
about
play
the play.
Donald's not working with me anymore.
What? What happened?
Well, Mr. Abel fired him yesterday.
What? Why? Because of the fight he had with his roommate?
No, he just... What? I guess Mr. Abel wasn't happy with the job Donald was doing.
I don't understand. Donald was one of the
Patty,
best.
it's none of your business.
I want to know. Morning, Dad. We ran out of Pop-Tarts.
I'll let Father Cassidy take care of what happened last night at school. I hope he comes down hard on all of you. Let me tell you something, Meg. All you kids out there running around, protesting the war, separating this country, you think that's helping your brother? It's not. As far as I'm concerned, you're spitting in his face. You think about that the next time you pull a stunt like this.
You happy now?
Excuse me?
I said you're happy now. I mean, not only did you and the Reverend humiliate Jack, you got him painted with a Negro brush. Now he's not going to be able to do a damn thing up there. Not a damn thing. So, I hope you got what you wanted.
You know, the people in my neighborhood, we walked to the polls for Jack Pryor. We walked because we believed he would do the same thing for us. So no, I won't be happy. Not until your brother lives up to the promises he made to me and the rest of those folks. So, if you excuse me, I got a little work to do.
Lou?
Sorry they're a little dead. Wanted to give them to you last night, but
Flip out the counts, thanks.
yeah.
Hi.
Roxanne, I never tell you what I should tell you when I should.
I get it. Luke, you have a girlfriend.
I do, but okay, there's something else I should have told you yesterday, and that is that I really want to be your friend forever. I mean, nothing's ever going to change that.
Not even a girlfriend in San Francisco? Delia?
Not even her.
I don't understand. Why doesn't Mr. Abel want you to work there anymore?
I guess he didn't think I was doing a good enough job.
But you've booked more trips than anyone there. You were Employee of the Month in August and September. It doesn't make any sense.
Patty, where do you want to go to college?
I'm hoping to get a scholarship to Radcliffe.
Good. I'm sure you will. In Cambridge, there's a terrific restaurant. It's called 33 Dunster. When you're there in college, I'll buy you dinner and explain the whole thing.
Why can't you explain it now? I'm very mature for my age.
No, I know you are. But it'll have to wait.
But what am I going to do until then? Do I still get to see you?
I might not be staying in Philadelphia. And even if I do, I'm not sure that would be all right. I'll explain that too when we have that dinner.
What is it?
It's a thesaurus, even though you already know more words than practically everybody I know.
Thank you, Donald. Do you think at least I could write you?
Of course. I think we're going to be great pen pals.
I just thought you might want to know. They captured him.
I hope that makes you feel better.
It's good news, Mr. Trank. He's giving up a lot of information. So maybe something like this won't happen again. Mr. Trank?
All I want, all I think about is one more time to talk to wife and children, just to say goodbye.
And he was really upset. And I don't think I was doing it to disrespect JJ, but that's all my dad could talk about. It was like when we got arrested.
Meg?
Anyway, I wish you would have seen the play. But Donna took pictures, and I'll bring some to your next basketball game.
That's not such a good idea.
What do you mean?
I don't think we should hang out so much anymore.
Why not?
We just have to not see each other for a while.
I don't understand. What did I do?
Nothing. It's something I have to do right now.
Is this because of Melanie?
I hope you don't get in trouble at school for the play, and
Sam, wait, why doesn't she want us to be friends?
I Meg.
Sam!
Jefferson, you know he always asks me how you can pay me back for saving your life at Quang Tree.
Name it.
If I don't make it back from this mission, there's a box I need you to send my family.
I'm not doing that, Pryor. You're coming back.
I'll bring you the box tonight.
Pryor.
You don't hear from me. You send it. If you guys are listening to this, that means I'm not gonna make it home. I know it sounds strange, but I just wanted to say some things, talk to you.
Say goodbye.
I'm sorry I didn't write more often, but I thought about you every day. And Mom, I want you to know I made the right choice enlisting. I don't regret it, so don't feel like I did. Dad, I tried to make you proud. And I think you'll hear I was a pretty good Marine. Meg, you're the oldest now, so you gotta look out for Patty and Will. Don't let them get into trouble. They're gonna need you. And Meg, don't let any of those guys break your heart. Beth, you must be having the baby real soon. But I know you'll take great care of our son or daughter. Tell them how much I love you. Tell them about their dad. Tell them how much I would have loved them.